This week on The Swing, we learn about Amendment 1 and the Vote Against movement. Julia Boyd gets your opinions on 1889's possible closing. And Cassandra Cluse gives us the news in 60 seconds. Hello, and welcome to The Swing. I'm Brittany Lloyd-Jones. On May 8th, North Carolinians will be voting on Amendment 1, a bill proposed by Republicans in the state legislature. The amendment to the state constitution would make marriage between one man and one woman the only legally recognized relationship in the state. The Elon poll has shown residents have become more opposed to the bill during the past few months, and Spectrum has been very active in getting the word out across campus. Senior Rafi Pernsley talked to us more about the Vote Against movement.
My name is Rafi Pernsley. I'm senior at Elon. My involvement with the Vote Against project, outside of the fact that it affects me in my everyday life, is that I was the person who coordinated with the Vote Against project headquarters and media head in Raleigh to actually have it brought to Elon. It's been labeled as a gay amendment. That's the first big issue. And it isn't. That's the real big issue, is the fact that this is a very generally worded amendment. It's poorly written, and because of that, it affects a lot of people. The thing that we're all connected, and I hate to be cheesy and Disney afternoon special, but you know, at the end of the day, this affects a lot of people. Elon will have to rethink some things. Hopefully they won't, but as a private institution, but this affects a lot of people and affects a lot of decisions people will make in the future about where they live, where they stay, where they work, and where they operate. Yeah, well, the project is fighting it mainly, I think, through, and this is what I love about the project, is through image and through visualization. They are using that visual stimulus to help people realize that North Carolina families aren't exactly what you may think of a North Carolina family. People really want to be informed when issues like this are coming up. I think it's the college atmosphere. I think you want to be able to be asked, like, where were you when this happened? I know what I'm glad I'm like, oh, I remember exactly what I did with Amendment 1. I can remember exactly what was going on. I implore people to talk about the amendment, especially if they feel uncomfortable or disagree with it in any way, or if they're just confused. I will not judge you, and I'm sure we'll agree on something. I promise you that. But that's my last.
The 1889 Grill Room may close in the fall to make more room for all-you-can-eat dining and colonnades. More space will be needed there when Hardin is knocked down during construction of the new International Dining Hall opening in January. Would you miss it? Julia Boyd got your feedback.
Hey everyone, my name is Julia Boyd and I'm reporting for The Swing. Today I'm asking students how they feel about the closing of 1889.
1889's closing?
They say due to overcrowding.
No! They're closing? Wow. It doesn't affect me that much because I don't really go there.
I am very displeased. I love 1889.
I take it that you were fond of 1889?
I'm furious. I loved 1889. I loved their filet mignon, their bacon wrapped, and their bacon wrapped filet. And I go there probably once every 2 weeks, so I'm pretty outraged.
I care very little. I don't particularly like 1889.
What don't you like about it?
The service is usually really slow, and the food is not good enough for the amount of meal plans it costs.
How do you guys feel about 1889 closing?
I mean, I love 1889, especially like with the dining options we have. Like, it's nice to go over there and have like a really good salad and like go get like a nicer catered meal, I guess.
I have mixed emotions. The food really wasn't too great, and the service was slow.
God, it's sad. But I'm actually not too bummed about it because I don't have meal plans anymore, and I hardly ever go there. The last time I did go there, I got deathly ill on one of their dishes, so.
I think that 1889 is a true American institution. And honestly, like, it's kind of preposterous that it's closing. I'm like gonna be really sad. Their cookies are
So good.
Heaven on a plate.
I guess, like people that cleans the table. His name's Delio. He's kind of the man. He used to clean Smith when I lived there. Became good friends with him, and so it'd be sad to have him lose part of his job, you know.
If you could create your ideal eating establishment here on campus, what would you do?
Oh my goodness, like, wow, where do we begin?
If I had to choose, maybe like an IHOP.
I wouldn't mind having a Dunkin' Donuts on campus. Love Dunkin' Donuts.
Finally, here's Cassandra Cluse with a 60-second rundown of what else you can find in print and online this week here at the Pendulum.
Thanks, Brittany. Junior Elizabeth Capel and sophomore Kyle Keith have been chosen as the inaugural recipients of the SGA Scholarship. The award recognizes one male and one female student per year, and each receives a $2,000 scholarship for the upcoming year's tuition. Susan Klopman, Vice President for Admissions and Financial Planning, will be retiring in just a few short weeks. But what most students may not know about Klopman is that she has an alter ego as a liturgical clown. Klopman has been clowning around for about 15 years, and you can read a full profile on our website. Women's tennis coach Elizabeth Anderson saw her 100th win as a coach last week when Elon defeated Wofford College 7-0. Drenching coaches with Gatorade isn't typically a tennis tradition, but Anderson's team wanted to make sure the milestone didn't go uncelebrated. And for a full update on the various construction projects going on around campus, head to elonpendulum.com. That's all for today. I'm Cassandra Cluse, and thanks for watching the 60-Second News Desk.
Thanks, Cassandra. Until next time, I'm Brittany Lloyd-Jones. For the latest news, multimedia, and podcast, head to elonpendulum.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.